Wow, amazing! The Panic Kings! Who would have thought you've come to my office, eh?
Everybody's got a crush. This one's giving me a rush. I'm pretty sure I never felt like this before. She's an actress, but she's a more beautiful in a dress.
Where is that, I wonder? I've not seen any graffiti in Brunei.
Shut your gob! You guys are pop punk. I didn't expect you to be all this. F the system and f everything.
I've never seen a Bruneian swear before.
This is an alert by the National Alert System. This is not the test.
Is it religion? Is it the system? Is it them who holds the pen? Is it your mother?
Oh, I get it now. It's like contrasting, like different views of the world. I think this is like the best they got so far. I just wanted to know why it's called introduction. I don't know what to call it, so I call it introduction.
So, have you heard about this band, Panic Kings?
Yeah, someone like posted about it.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know any of them. Sorry.
Maybe the past 2 years or so.
The first music video we saw was for one of their songs, Paper, which climbed up its way to 3rd place on Pelangi FM's local charts. Do you think it's normal for songs like this to achieve the mainstream success, and why do you think it did?
Well, I think probably because of the exposure. That's one of the thing, and then you know how it could get into the brains of the teenagers nowadays, and also the 20s people. So, and also the beat, it was kind of catchy for me.
It's fun, it's colourful. You know, I suppose it's going to appeal to that sort of you know, younger aesthetic. You know, I don't really know. We don't really know much about the Brunei music scene, so it's hard to sort of.
Also, we're quite old.
Yeah.
Like when the song does really well, or people really enjoy the song, there's always a place for that on radio or wherever. So I don't know, maybe it is like, I might say it is unusual because it feels a bit, you know, doesn't feel like it should really be there.
I think like when it comes to like local artists, I think everyone will be like so hyped about it. So.
Okay, what do you think about the Paper music, the first one?
The first one, it shows kinda like a true image of the music industry.
Like it's one of my favorite videos this year, and it's like just in terms of like the energy of it and like the storyline. I mean, like there's a particular way you can show what your band's about, and I think this is the way. It doesn't feel inauthentic. Doesn't feel like they're trying to a particular style. It doesn't feel like oh yeah, they want to just do like, you know, Kings of Leon or something.
It's quite. These are things that I don't see every day in Brunei.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen a band on the streets in Brunei. I've never seen graffiti in Brunei. I've never seen anyone swear in Brunei.
Yeah.
I've not seen that interaction between boys and girls before in Brunei.
So it clashes with the expectations, I think.
It's like if I watch a Panic King video, it's like, oh, that's Panic King, that's their style.
They posted subtle photos inferring mentions about social identity, beauty standards, and discrimination against the arts in Brunei. What do you think the band was trying to say with these?
Oh, I think that's about, you know, against the standards and some of the taboo things that aren't allowed to talk in Brunei. Like there's not like supermodels here, like we have supermodels all over the world, but yeah, the conformity of the nation isn't, you know, well met with the Western people.
This is what I'm seeing as like an idea of like montage, like okay, these are stuff happening around the world, but this stuff, you show some clips from Brunei, so it's like, alright, so this stuff is not just about, you know, it could be about the world, but also the stuff in Brunei that like relates to these issues. I think those two things match together.
I don't really like the video. I mean, his solo part was like pretty good. It was like The Weeknd or something. It was like American video,
And then like out of nowhere it was like Brunei, and like, oh, at least there's like Brunei and something in there. But like the music was really good, but it's just like the video kind of like made me have mixed feelings, because I don't want to see something that's like Americanized. I want to see like something Bruneian, like what locals are doing, you know?
What image or what identity do you feel the band is creating for their audience?
The identity for the band? I think it's your like typical pop boy band that is trying to, you know, catch the market around the world.
Like just experimenting and like having fun, because that's what we are, right?
It fits in that mold of pop punk kind of, you know, it's got that kind of Green Day kind of energy about it, or, you know.
Yeah, slightly rebellious.
Yeah.
A bit of a push against commercialization maybe, and a freedom of expression.
They're really doing really well though, to be honest. Like, I think there's like so many bands in Brunei, like they're kind of just afraid to be that open. I think we're all quite afraid to be open, because that's how we're like taught by the government to like control ourselves in a way.
It's what they feel like they like. It's what they are, and how they are as a band. In a way, they're kind of like an informer of what is happening of the world today, and a reminder for our own self, like, you know, life isn't about beauty or looks or like expensive handbags. It's about more than that. So yeah.